and how we do things out here in the great state of Wyoming. So please have a seat, any place where there's a booklet, and we'll get started. Shelby waited until the others had filtered to their seats, jockeying for primo positions next to their first-choice singles. Then she nodded to an empty table. "Let's sit near the back." Lizzie hesitated and shot a long look out the door, making Shelby grin. "Sorry, kiddo. Orientation first, but as soon as we're done in here, I'll take you out to the barn." It was why they were there, after all. "Why, hello! Aren't you a big one?" a woman's voice purred through the barn. "Then again, I heard that everything's bigger up here in Wyoming." Foster finished squirting antibiotics into Loco's cracked heel and looked up to find a blonde standing just inside the double doors with generous curves stacked inside brand-new Wranglers and a snap-studded pink shirt that looked like the top fastener could go at any moment and might take out an eye when it did. He stifled a sigh, "Play nice with the guests, you're part of the local flavor," and said, "No, ma'am, I believe that's Texas." He wasn't all that big, either. Maybe 6 feet, 190, nowhere near as massive as his assistant wrangler, Ty, who always looked like something straight out of the pro rodeo tour in fringed chaps, flat screen-size belt buckle, felt Stetson, and gleaming ostrich boots. Foster, on the other hand, wore his usual "it's my day off" clothes, a battered black felt Stetson, plain t-shirt, faded jeans, and scarred ropers. As local flavor went, he wasn't much, but Ty wasn't there, Foster was, and the blonde was looking to bag a cowboy in her first 5 minutes off the airport shuttle. She sidled in, skirted a pile of manure like it was a diamondback, and sashayed over to lean against the wall beside him, which just went to show that she had 0 horse sense, because that put her right in the line of fire if Loco leaped sideways or swung a kick. Granted, Loco was anything but Loco, but still. She leaned in too close, giving Foster a good look at the local topography, a pair of nicely rounded breasts inside pink lace that would itch like crazy once she was out riding, with all the sweat and dust and the bouncing around that beginners were prone to. Not that she would take any of the advice she'd been given over the next couple of days about wearing comfortable, low-chafe underclothes as they geared up for longer trail rides. No, she would wear lace top and bottom and then complain. He'd bet money on it. "What are you doing?" she asked prettily. "Is he hurt?" He let Loco's hoof down and shifted the gelding away from her. "It's more preventative maintenance." "Like a lube job?" "Okay. You're going to miss orientation." "How about you give me a private tour?" "Not even with someone else's privates." "Sorry, ma'am. Ranch policy." Not really, but it was a handy excuse. Her eyes picked up a gleam. "I wouldn't tell." "Go on now and join the party." She pouted, but then blew him a kiss and flounced away, ruining her exit, or improving it, depending, by stepping squarely in the manure. She skidded and squeaked, but kept up her sexy wiggle all the way out of the barn. Moments later, Foster heard a muttered curse and some scuffing noises outside as she scraped her boots. Chuckling, he moved around to Loco's other side, ran a hand down the Mustang's shoulder, and touched the back of his fetlock. "How's this shoe doing? Sounded to me like it might be coming loose. And that wasn't the only thing from the looks of it. Singles week. Yeesh." After the herd in the dining hall had settled down to more or less pay attention, the blonde with the microphone announced, "My name is Krista Skye, and I'm one of the owners of Mustang Ridge." Shelby stifled the urge to give her a resounding, "Hi, Krista," and opened the booklet in front of her. The cover was emblazoned with the Mustang Ridge Dude Ranch logo, and the inner flap bore a glossy photo that she would have thought was photoshopped if she hadn't seen the view on the drive-in. The cloud-studded Wyoming sky was straight out of The Simpsons opening credits. The horizon was the poster child for America the Beautiful, a purple mountain majesty. Sweeping fields ran along the ridgeline.